They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
That's complete. Here's Kirk. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10 from the 41. They bring Thomas in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. Juke the defender. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Christian Harris on the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Short pass brought in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Sticks it in, touchdown Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff headed right. Barkley doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. He finds Stover. Continuing to move past the 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, and they go right back to him. This is ahead for about 5. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 28. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This from 40 on the right hash. Everly's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go to Barkley again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Stroud now on 3rd. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get a position to swat it away. That is well done.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Buys time, rolling. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the first. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They put a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. An option give here to Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They run it again with Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's on the move. Throwing deep over the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets this forward to the 19. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They bring Thomas in motion. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now it's Stroud. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Stroud off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Stroud gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. They're down to their final one in this half. Third and 4 coming up now. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got Thomas on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Flush down now to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he hits the deck after setting him up with first and goal. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll send him over right. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. An 8-yard pickup on the play. At least headed the right way, but it's 3rd and 13.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. From the 24. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence working from the gun. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Stroud throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stops. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stroud now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Bigsby. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Jaguars have it as we start this 4th quarter, and they can probably go on cruise control pretty soon with that lead. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Going with Bigsby here. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They bring Thomas in motion. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. More room past the 50. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Carry here for Bigsby. Jukes one defender, and he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
From the 46. Got him in. It's Thomas. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now Lawrence. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That's Bigsby. He's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Finds him, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Cut near the goal It's a Jacksonville touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Running left with Bigsby. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.